I mean, you just heard the president just say, I don't know, 15 minutes ago, there's not going to be any negotiation. He refuses to even sit down and talk to these guys in a way that is in a good spirit and a negotiating spirit. In fact, he called a meeting yesterday. I think he reported on it, of course, that he called in the speaker and Mitch McConnell and the others and said there's not going to be a negotiation. That's the problem. The problem is
the president said, though, that he's willing to negotiate.
Solution after solution.
He's willing to negotiate with Republicans about the law and what it means.
On what?
When they come to him for solutions and ideas. But why do we need to attach the solutions or changes that go along with a law that has been vetted by the Supreme Court, by a mandate from the people re-electing the president in both houses of Congress? Why should that be attached to shutting down the government? And as the president is saying, basically writing a ransom note and asking for some type of goodie bag in response to Congress doing its job to govern.
Well, those are some pretty good talking points. Let me just rewind.
They're not talking points. That's directly from what the president just gave a speech on.
It sounds like I'm debating the chairman of the DNC here, Thomas. Okay, that's fine. I'm happy to debate you.
No. It's not. These are not talking points. This is specifically about what's going on right now in Washington, D.C. and why they have to associate the health care law with running our government. The way that this has been playing out, is it really constitutionally appropriate for the tactics of the right to take the government hostage over the fact that they don't have a majority in Washington, D.C. right now?
We have a majority in the House, Thomas.
But I don't need to give you a math lesson, but that's 1/3 of power in Washington, D.C., Reince. 2/3 is democratically controlled. So, yes,
so we passed a bill in the House.
You passed a bill in the House,
Senate
correct.
Has a majority,
but if we talk about the ACA, that passed both houses of Congress. That passed through the White House, and it also passed through vetting of the Supreme Court, and the American people elected a president back in office on that mandate against the Republican opposition who ran against the mandate, who, should we remind everybody, actually instituted that exact thing in Massachusetts in 2006.
This is a joke. I think you ought to just apply for a job in the Obama administration or in the communications department.
No, I'll come work for you guys and help you sort out what's going on over there, because your message is a little befuddled. Because right now, what we're seeing is how government is not working properly. There is a great dysfunction, and you have to agree with that, Reince, that there's a great dysfunction in Washington, D.C. right now.
So your approach would be to grow. My
approach would be that our government needs to continue working.
Why would you want to grow something that, if it's so dysfunctional, why would you want to grow something that's so dysfunctional?